morning. Look, the sun is coming up. How's that sunrise coming? Look at that, pretty sunrise. It's gonna be a sunny day. Blue sky all around. Everybody gets some. Heavenly Father likes to share. I've lost my glasses. Oh, I think I know where to find them. Good morning. I'm gonna do my face. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, that's all right. I have to sit there. All right, so let's get things started here. Good morning. I left my teeth by the bed. Oh well, we'll pretend I haven't got any. Is it better to have no teeth or a hole in your teeth? See anybody say anything? Good morning. Snow can be so beautiful. It is. We went snowshoeing there yesterday, and we found 6 deer beds. Okay, so I'm gonna do this red light therapy to rejuvenate skin. Get to know your red. Red is the name of this thing I've got for my face. Topical heat stimulates blood circulation to the treated area of the skin. Proper blood flow ensures nutrient delivery to the skin. Better blood circulation delivers a vast amount of nutrients to the epidermis to feed our cells and encourage skin cell production. Its infrared light simulates the natural production of collagen and elastin in the dermis. Collagen binds our skin cells together and plumps the skin. When collagen production is encouraged, wrinkles are eliminated and damaged tissues are repaired. So, we will work on this again. All right. It's telling me how to use it. Do not use. If you have an active skin condition, is infected, burn, do not never look directly at the light coming from the red applicator. Cannot tolerate extreme change of temperature when moved from a cold environment under 10 to a warm environment or used for 3 hours. Your skin may become slightly irritated after using red. This should disappear within 24 to 48 hours. Your skin may become slightly red right after using it. It should disappear within 24. Before using it, inspect it. Look for broken LEDs, cracks in the plastic, cut sprays, or exposed wires in the power cord. If there's any damage, do not use the device. Call customer service. The on-off switch turns the power on and off. After being turned on, the device will go through a self-testing procedure, causing the device status lights to blink, which should be complete within 4 seconds. Light is delivered to the skin through the treatment head. When it is in contact with the skin, the treatment head is made of stainless steel. The inner circle has 9 infrared lights and the outside circle has 16 LEDs. The smart sensors located around the treatment head activate when the entire treatment head is in contact with the skin. If there is good contact, you will see steady red LED light to let you know you may proceed with the treatment. Do not need to press any activation button. The skin contact sensors will automatically activate it. Solid red light, device fully charged and ready for use. Blinking red light continues to blink until turning off automatically. Solid blue light, battery charging. No blue light when the charging is complete. Solid yellow for 1 minute. Hello, I'm making a live video. How are you, my darling? He went down. I guess it was something sensitive to public hearing. This smart sensor, this feature prevents treatment light from accidentally being emitted when not in contact with your skin, reducing the risk of light shining into the eyes. Automatic activity shut off. It's still charging. This feature measures the temperature of the treatment head and will shut off the device if the treatment head surface becomes too hot, reducing the risk of thermal skin damage. Red battery charging. Your red device has an internal chargeable battery. You will need to charge fully your device for about 6 hours. 6 hours? Insert the charging cord into the socket of the charging cradle. Plug the cradle into the red device into the... It will shine blue. After the blue lights turn off, red light will turn on once the device is fully charged. Never use any other charging cord. If you lose your charging cord, please contact customer service. It's not intended for over the eyelids. Wash and dry your face. The skin should be clean, dry, and free from any powder, gel, or cream. Remove red from its charging cable. Press the power on/off button. After being turned on, the device will go through a self-testing procedure. The red light display will blink 1 time, and then the red light and yellow lights will blink once during the self-test. When ready for use, status light shines solid red. Your red is ready for treatment. If the status light shines solid yellow, apply light treatment. You may treat one area or your entire face. Place the treatment head on the first area you want to treat. Apply light pressure while slowly moving the applicator in small circular motions. This probably is not very interesting to some people. The treatment head's temperature will slowly increase. Remove red from your skin if the skin or treatment head is too hot. Perform the treatment for 3 to 5 minutes on each treatment area. The outcome of using red when following instructions correctly will be the reduction of fine lines and wrinkles. Do not overtreat by using red on the same area, as this could cause redness or swelling. Significant overtreatment could cause blisters or scabs. If your skin blisters or burns, stop use immediately. Move the light to the next area. Press the power button once and repeat step 3 to treat other areas of the face. Examples are shown in the photos below. When done with your treatment, press the power button off. Clean your device after every use and return to charging cradle. After each treatment, clean your red. Cleaning helps reduce bacteria from growing on your red and infecting your skin the next time you use your device. The red is not waterproof. Do not reach for red if it has fallen in the water. Unplug immediately. Do not use the red. Do not place or drop into water or other liquid. Always unplug the power supply from the wall and then remove red from charging device cradle before cleaning the device. Turn red off and wait for the treatment head to cool down and come to room temperature. Wipe the treatment head surface with dry cotton pad or cotton ball. Make sure not to allow any moisture to penetrate the seams of the unit. Do not get it wet. Allow to air dry. Well, you're going to wipe it with a dry cotton pad so you don't have any moisture there. Storing it. Always unplug it from the wall after each use and store in a cool, dry, and dust-free area. Avoid extreme temperatures, humidity, and store away from UV light, the sun. Do not store red or it can fall or be pulled into a tub or sink. Keep the power supply cord away from heated surfaces. All right, well, I have to charge that for 6 hours. So I think I'm going to do the rest of this skin treatment. So to do this, we start with this and this and this. And so close this box. All right, so the 3-step routine quickly detoxifies, unclogs pores, and combats the look of tired, dull skin. Dragon fruit cellular extract is a potent source of antioxidants and phytocompounds which help to fight free radical formation and sun damage, promoting a natural even skin tone and radiance. This set includes a micro needle roller that helps to stimulate the skin's collagen production, combating the appearance of fine lines and loss of firmness. You'll be amazed with the results within 2 weeks. I was amazed after 20 minutes. Step 1, use the microneedle roller. To use it, clean face. Glide roller across targeted areas, taking care not to apply too much pressure. Roll across each targeted area for 50 seconds for a total of 4 to 10 minutes. Okay, 50 seconds for 4 to 10 minutes total. So what are my areas? 1, 2, 3. I guess that includes this. No, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So how do I do that then? I'm only allowed 10 minutes, but 3 minutes each. So 3 minutes each, I'm only allowed 3 and a third area. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, for 3 minutes each. Okay, let's put in our Google Dot and see if she will give us a timer. Hi, darling.
Hey,
Good morning.
can you sign this for me?
Yes, I could.
Permission for me to do what you want to do.
Okay then.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
They'll know it's a real person.
Okay, do you have anything? I might need something with your signature on it.
I have everything with signatures on it.
Okay.
So,
Anything you can miss, like not your current driver's license.
well, I'm not going anywhere while you're gone anyway.
Oh, okay.
I'd like you to make an appointment for my car to get the muffler fixed, and for your car.
Okay.
Maybe I'll replace your car and I'll get my muffler fixed.
Fair enough.
Okay, so if you could make an appointment. Every time I go to Canadian Tire Automotive, I don't get anybody. Maybe it's not open yet because I do all of my activity in the morning. By the time they're
Well,
open.
it should be open by 8, I think. But
Okay.
anyway, I can do that for you.
And my yellow thing I wear has my cards in it, in the front little zipper.
Where's your yellow little thing?
Don't know. It could be on the table in the living room.
If it's in the house.
I think so. Or it may be in my red bag.
Okay.
Which is in my car in the front seat on the floor.
Okay, whatever. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Find it.
If not, look in the little cubby in the corner of your car. Maybe my driver's license is in there.
Okay.
Okay, I love you, darling. Hey, Willem.
What?
Do you want to bring me my teeth?
Your teeth.
Would that be okay?
It would be okay. Where are they? In the bed?
In the usual nighttime spot.
Okay.
Thank you.
You don't want to reveal to your YouTube viewers.
Well, I don't want anybody to see me without teeth. I'm going to get a better face. Okay, so 3 minutes. So here we go. I didn't... okay, Google, are you here?
Of course I am. I'm always here for you whenever you need me.
Okay,
and I have
Google.
A feeling this may be a good time to...
Okay, Google, set for 3 minutes. Okay, so...
Okay, 3 minutes. And that's starting now.
Okay. Okay, Google, stop. Set a timer for 3 minutes. Okay, Google, set a time at minutes.
Okay, 3 minutes. Starting now.
It was called micro needling. Okay, Google, stop. Okay, Google, set a timer for 3 minutes.
Okay, 3 minutes. And we're starting now.
Ha, I started first. I've never cared for my face and stuff before. I have a little patch where the pigment is gone. Strange, I never thought that would happen to me. It happened to Willem. I did that side already. Okay, Google, stop. Seems like there was one other place I wanted to do. Okay, Google, set a timer for 1 minute.
All right, 1 minute, and we're starting now.
Okay. Okay, Google, thank you. Turn off. Okay. This is the Vu Pre thermal collection, which I probably should have mentioned at the beginning. Okay, so it's really hard to read this. Step 2, destroying detoxifying thermal mask. After using the right microneedle roller, apply mask evenly on face and neck. Okay then, which is the mask? Is this the mask? Where's the mask? Okay. This definitely needed stirring. I didn't stir it last time. I thought it was kind of watery. Okay. Boy, this is warming up. When I was at the Dead Sea, I went out and found some clay. I asked the waiter guy that came out to us when we were laying on the Shea lounges in the heat. I asked him where I could get some mud. And he ended up bringing me like a half a pound of mud, or a pound of it in a bag, and I took it. But it was from it was a hole, and there were people beside this little hole in the sand which were putting it on themselves. Okay. And so I put it all over myself. I did take 2 pictures, which is really cool because now I have them to remember by. Okay. Now I'm supposed to let it dry. It's tingling. Hello, Mal Kitty. You end up with a lot more on you when you use the paddle. All right, well, we have some time now. So let's have a prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for the sunshine today and the blue sky. Thank you for all the stars last night. It was really nice to see the stars. And thank you for the campfire last night that we had. Some of the people here got to come for a little while. Thank you so much thank you for giving me interest in doing things and not just sitting around. Of course, I'm sitting around. Thank you for this cool stuff to make my face better. Well, my face was fine. I mean, it worked, but I think it'll be nice to have it look nice again. And boy, I can really feel it stinging and tingling in all those little micro holes I made. And thank you so much for being there for us. Thank you for forgiving us. We mess up all the time, but that was part of the plan. Help us to overcome the cookie monster within, and not to be totally self-centered and selfish and focused on ourselves all the time. Help us to look outward and see where we can make things better for other people. And help us to follow the promptings from Thee. We're very grateful to Thee for so many things in our lives. We're grateful for our vehicles. My car smells bad when I turn it on. It's not oil. I think it's just exhaust. Please help them to fix the exhaust system so I don't have any more smells. If they will actually fix it properly so there aren't any more smells. And help me to replace the other cars so that we can have a good car that is worthy of driving long distances and will not suffocate us or poison us and the children that come in our car sometimes. And we ask that Thou would watch over our families and bring them unto Thee and bless them in their times while they're doing what they're doing and learning in the way that they're learning and having the growth that they're having. Thank you so much for our many, many blessings. We're grateful that we live in a place with such abundance. And as we lose these things, as things change on the planet, help our children to be close to thee and be prompted in the ways that they can help things on the earth and not have the calamities that and bless us all that we can take good care of Mother Earth. She's done so much for us and given us so much over all of our lives. And most of us are very disconnected from her and don't even realize what she does for us. Pave paradise and put up a parking lot. Thank you so much for the blessings of the earth. Thank you for the forest that revitalizes us. Thank you for all the things that grow that we can use for food. And see if I can put on my glasses and use them without getting them oily. We're going to read this box again. Oh, so that's what I look like. I can't really see there very well. Shiny, shiny. Okay. Maybe it's supposed to soak in. Okay. Get a little light on this. I can see what it says. Detoxifying thermal mask. After using the microneedle roller, apply mask evenly on face and neck. Perfecting. Okay, so I'm supposed to put this other stuff on, which I don't have, which didn't come in the box, which they are replacing this whole box of stuff. It's supposed to come on Friday. And it's supposed to do something. Perfecting facial serum. Apply serum on top of mask and gently massage it in circular motion. This helps to intensify the effects of the mask. Leave on for 15 minutes. Then rinse off with water, pat dry. Okay, so I don't have the serum stuff. I don't think. I've got the Stem Talks, which is something else. Maybe I do have it. Maybe I have something in a little wooden box downstairs. Let's go get that. Today I plan to do some spinning, do some bobbin lace, go for a walk down there, and sit in my little grass hut. Where is it? I can't see it from here. My newest little grass hut. Well, hello, kitty. You're sort of locked in under there, aren't you? And I guess we need to read the scriptures, too. Oh, and there is something to be cleaned here as well. These stairs really need to have some nice thing done to them. I'm not sure just what. Maybe I should stain them. Stain them a dark color. Alright, so let's check out this stuff. Where's the little wooden box? I wonder what I did with it. So the deer go along across there and they go up into the hill and they sleep there. There are 6 beds out there. I don't know where they come from when they start over there. I'll have to go snowshoeing. We went snowshoeing yesterday, my family, and I was the one making the pathway, and they had a good time. Oh, he's still here. Hey, Willem. I guess you didn't think I needed teeth, eh? You thought I looked beautiful without my teeth? You thought I looked so beautiful without my teeth?
Did I know?
That's why you didn't bring them?
What? Who didn't bring them? Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Surely I'm not other things to do, but I don't expect it.
It's all right. I had a little wooden box with something in it. I wonder where that is. Oops. Where, oh, where could the little wooden box be? Oh, where, oh, look at all my new socks. Willa must have done the laundry and I shall put them in. Oh, where could my little box be? Oh, where?
Fire.
Da-da-da. Beg me to burn.
Cars warming up. It's minus 18 today, Celsius.
Minus 18.
But it's going up to minus 2.
Minus
That's gonna
2.
be mild after that.
That's like a flash warm. So where's this wooden box thing I had?
The wooden box thing?
Yeah, it was a long little skinny box.
I haven't seen anything yet.
I know, me neither. Maybe it's in the kitchen. Maybe it fell down somewhere. Thank you for doing all these things that I asked, Willem.
No problem.
Let there be light. Where could it be? I wonder if Ava will come. Has she left a message at all? I think these are from me.
You have 2 old messages. Saturday, 8:53 a.m. Saturday, 2:37 a.m.
Hi, I'm calling from the Atlantic Medical Pharmacy. I was just calling to let you know that I have a
End of messages.
My wooden box is gone. You never know if someone else picked it up and played with it. There are some tracks going up that hill there. And going around the back of that trailer. Well, that is baffling. Baffling, baffling, baffling. Well, has it been? Oh, this is wooden inside. This isn't the thing though, is it? I thought it was a little wooden box. Okay, this is the other thing. Stem tox. Decrease the wrinkle. Betox. This is betox. You're supposed to use it with atox. All right, so that's stem tox. Utilizing the power of botanical stem cells from argan and acai plants in atox and rose and apple stem cells in betox. The stem tox skin system has been specially formulated to help your skin produce collagen and new skin cells, dramatically reducing the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines. Because of their self-renewing functions, stem cells are the most important cells in the skin, where they are the source for continuous regeneration of the epidermis. When harvested, plant stem cells and their massaging molecules offer many benefits, such as skin protection from antioxidants, shielding photo damage by absorbing UV radiation, prevention from other types of oxidative damage caused by excessive exposure to free radicals, anti-inflammatory benefits, stimulation to epidermis skin cells. Well, it's a lot of jargon to make us impressed, I think. What's inside? This means hand-selected botanicals that are either organic, grown in wild, or nurtured without chemicals in a clean and healthy environment. There are no parabens, synthetic perfumes and dyes, or PEG, and for your skin, that's great news. Below, discover the science behind the anti-aging effects of atox and betox, and learn how each ingredient reinforces and contributes to healthier, younger skin. Green tea leaf extract. Many research studies show that applying green tea topically can have benefits for your skin. Not only can green tea extract help with acne and help your skin look younger, but can also has the potential for helping to prevent melanoma and non-melanemic skin cancers. GMAE offers anti-aging benefits by reducing the appearance of wrinkles, dark under eye circles, and sagging red neck skin. DMAE may help. It certainly is oily. If Ava calls, tell her I would like her to come.
Yeah, what's the credit card code?
Okay. What?
What's the credit code?
I would like her to come clean my house.
Okay.
Our house. Come and do all my work for me. Boy, my skin stings. Now let's check it out here. Okay. Well, back to the next thing. That in there, put this in here. Okay, and then this stuff is corrective facial cream. But before I put that on, I think I'm going to try putting this stuff on. This is a Stem Talks the Bee. Why is it they sell them separate? I thought it was a whole thing. And what does it say to do? How to use. Use on clean skin. Apply directly to fine lines and wrinkles. Frequency of application may vary. Please consult with your skincare representative for. Okay, so you get to be my mirror. Isn't it fun? Okay. I think this is what she put on under my eyes to get the bags to go away. Okay. It's drying right up. Now, where is that little? That little lid fell off. Okay. So that, this goes in here. And then this is what I need now, the corrective facial cream. Let's put the other one back in here. Oh no, you're leaning against it. It can stay there for a while. Okay, so this one, what does it say to do with this? This is the Vous Pré. I did all these things to my face, but I didn't really get the whole figure out of what it all is. Instruction, oh, that's in French. Corrective facial cream. When serum is absorbed, apply cream all over face, neck, and daily. Use daily. This tiny little bottle, use daily. All right, so let's get that little paddle back out. So I don't introduce my fingers into it. Okay. Okay, so I have to off of that. Okay. Okay then. I'm gonna put this in here too. It won't fit. I'm gonna put it in there anyway. There we go. I think I'll just keep this whole thing right here so I can find it when I want it. Hopefully the little grandchildren won't get into it all. Okay. So I finished that. So I'm going to use the red on it now. And I've got this little thing on the front of it, which is supposed to keep it from, it's okay if you don't have a clean face. If you have stuff on your face, you can use this. I forgot what the amount of time was for this. Did you remember that? Instructions for use. Wash and dry your face. The skin should be clean, dry, and free from any powder or gel or cream. Remove red from its charging cradle. Press the power on/off button. After being turned on, the device will go through a self-testing procedure. Apply light treatment. You may treat one area or your entire face. Place the treatment head on the first area you want to treat. Apply light pressure while slowly moving the applicator in small circular motions. The treatment head's temperature will slowly increase. Remove red from your skin if the skin or treatment head is too hot. Perform the treatment head for 3 to 5 minutes on each treatment area. The outcome of using red when following instructions correctly will be the reduction of fine lines and wrinkles. Okay, Google, set a timer for 2 minutes.
Sure, 2 minutes. Starting now.
Okay, Google. Okay, Google, stop. Okay, Google, set a timer for 3 minutes.
All right, 3 minutes. And that's starting now.
Okay, Google, stop. Okay, Google, set a timer for 3 minutes.
No problem. It's canceled.
Okay, Google, stop. Okay, Google, set a timer for 3 minutes.
Okay, 3 minutes. And that's starting now.
Okay, get my appointment for the muffler. Thank you. Please. Okay, Google, stop. Okay, Google, set a timer for 3 minutes.
Sure, 3 minutes. And that's starting now.
I can hear a little buzz from this side, but I can't hear it on this side. Yeah, I should do it 1 minute here, 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 1 minute here. Okay, Google, stop. Okay. There, I am done. I remember when he did this. And afterwards, I was amazed that I didn't have wrinkles anymore. It was so amazing. Those bags are supposed to go away with that little squirt thing. Okay. Hello. I can't read anything now. I'm officially finished doing my face. Fearless frog. Oh, fairless frog. Hello. Well, I have done it. I have used this thing called red and this stuff called Vaupré and this other stuff called Stem Talks. And let's see. I think that the lines are much fainter. I'm gonna put a little of this right on that. I didn't see clearly what I was doing before, but I think I'm gonna put some right here. See if this does something with those bags. I was really amazed how they only did one side of my face at a time. There. And now we will leave it alone, let it dry. And then I can have my face back. It's really weird when your face starts melting off, your skin starts melting off your face. Don't you think it's weird? Anyway, I've never done a skincare, well, I have done different things in years gone by for short periods of time, nothing very big. Okay, so now I was going to try and do something else. I was going to try and I should practice my violin. I haven't practiced my violin in a long time. I want to spin, which I also haven't done in a long time. It's interesting. The kids were here when I was in Maui, and they've done all these little things. Look at this. Look at how this is all tied around each of these things. Trying to figure out how to make it work, right? Even made some little knots in it. Aren't they sweet? This is supposed to go over that. I'll have to use 2 hands for this. Oops. Okay. Okay. Okay, so what's most important to do second? Scriptures. Yes, we haven't done that. I think I'll read from the children's scripture book, which is really a good book. It's interesting. Once I've done scriptures, it's like it doesn't matter what else I do. Anything is good. Oh, they did break the string, I guess. Well, you know, you can't have everything. How many pieces is it broken into, I wonder? Ha, it works. Okay. Well, the sun is shining. guess doing this would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Because the sun is shining and and it's negative 18 outside, so it's probably a good idea not to go outside. All right, so let's go get some fleece to do this with, shall we? I think this is the fleece that... Is this the right stuff? No, that's not the right stuff. I think it's in a bag out here. Much colder down here. Brr. Brrrump. Is it back here or did I move it? This is where I was keeping it. Nope. It isn't here. Let's see where it is. Now then, which bag was it in? It was in a different kind of bag, wasn't it? Is it out here? There it is. This is the alpaca. This is to be woven, but I'll do that when the sun is coming in this window, which it isn't. Yeah, if I stained these the color of the walls, it'd probably be nice. Okay. Hello, Mr. Kitty Cat. I'm gonna do it over here because this is I'm gonna take this out from under it so I don't get stuff all over it. I have a bunch of pins that fell. I need a magnet to clean all that up. Let's go get a magnet. Hello, Mr. Kitty Kitty. I have here a very cool magnet. Brr, it's cold in here. Where is that magnet? It's a magnet on a stick. Oh, magnet on a stick. Oh, magnet on a stick. Hi, Holitario. Oh, magnet on a stick. It's not here. Better put these on. Maybe it's out here. I need this for this. Okay, magnet on a stick, magnet on a stick. Where are you? Negative 18 out here. It's always really cold when it's really sunny. There it is. Sun is starting to come in this window. Yes, indeed. We're going to do a little spinning today. I'm going to do spinning and weaving, and I'm even going to do bob and lace. That's a bob and lace thing. Okay. Okay, look at that. Ha ha ha. All picked up. Turn around. There we go. See? All of them are picked up. I did not miss a thing. Oh, wait, more. Look at how they're all in a circle. There. And we shall keep this handy because I think I need to pick up other things here sometimes too. Okay. Okay. Okay, Google. Set an alarm for 4 hours.
There, your alarm's set for 2:03 p.m.
Actually, change that to 3 p.m.
Sure, your alarm's set for 1:03 p.m.
No. Okay, Google.
All right, your alarm for 1:03 p.m. is canceled.
Okay, Google. Set alarm for 5 hours from now. There's my
You
teepee.
got it. Your alarm's set for 3:03 p.m.
Isn't that a cool teepee? It's covered with snow. The grass held up. Isn't that awesome? Have to go for a walk down there. Looks like there's a deer track along there already. Have to feed the deer. They've been sleeping up here. Okay, let's do some spinning. I think I'll turn you around again. and stay there, and I shall spin in the sun. Hey, cat hair on here. Hold everything. Life is coming to a stop. Oh, this is wet. Okay, another towel, please, Nancy. Okay. Look at this. This is a low chair, so it may work perfectly well. Let's just see. Look at all the bits that are falling from it. I think I'll put it so it's on my slip, because I think it'll come off my slip easier. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, I'm a little perplexed now. I should put something on my lap so I can work on my lap. Let's see how this has to be done. Lots of little bits. You really can't see what's happening, can you? I can see why they say that it's harder to spin. I think I should card this. I wonder if Ava will come. I hope so. Okay, let's see if we can do this. trying to do it thick, a wider piece so that it has more fluff in it. This is really, really bad spinning. Why am I not turning now? What's going on? Oh, because of the lump. Why aren't you going? Oh, okay. What's going on here? Oh, you're not on there. That's the problem. I have a hard time with where to put the camera when I'm spinning. Do you want to look at my hands? Probably so. But, oh, yeah, I'm going to have to card this. This is not in good shape for this. Okay. Now, to do bobbin lace, I'm going to need to get the book out again and relearn it because I forget how to do it. Hey, my hair's drying. How's my face look? Let's check this face out. My beautiful waterfall. Where do I put you so you can see? I think it worked. Well, we'll see. I'm gonna add some, I have some other cream. Not sure why they gave me all these different kinds of cream. Oh, now what's this? Is this the... Just Lioness. Let's see what this one is. White Pearl Vitamin C Serum. Serum. So what is this one? Gem Skin Care. What does it say about this? Reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles while restoring your skin's moisture. Use on freshly cleansed skin. Use 3 times per week. For best results, use in combination with Lioness White Pearl Day Moisturizer. Okay, is this the White Pearl Day Moisturizer in here? Lioness Body Cream. All right, let's see what other, there's a few of these that they gave me, and I'm not sure. I'm quite perplexed. They're all for different companies. So this is body cream, body cream, body cream. So those are all the same, body cream. So I'll use the body cream with this, I guess. White pearl moisture. Whatever. So it says use on clean face with Pearl Day Moisturizer. Well, let's use this as the day moisturizer. But it's body cream. Whatever. And then what does this say I'm supposed to do with this? Use on freshly cleansed skin in combination with moisturizer. Well, how can it be freshly cleansed? Let's see what's in this. I like the smell of this. All right, enough of that. Okay, so I'll put these in the bathroom. Now I was going to, well, I think I'd rather, let me have some water first. Hey, my hair looks pretty good. Got a lot of wrinkles. Looks like I have more than I have. I don't know. It's good to try these things out, isn't it? Okay. So, let's work on this weaving. This is a sure thing here. There's not a lot of sunlight, but I have electric lights, and supposedly we're supposed to not use much electricity years ago, but now everything is about going electrical. I don't know. It's kind of strange, don't you think? All right, I guess you get to go here. Now, I took this off to show my grandchildren, but I think I did it wrong here. I have to. How did I do? Oh, this is wrong. I see. Okay. I have to pull this back this way a bit, which means it's going to have to go back on this beam further. Okay. it up again. Okay. So yesterday I fixed, or Saturday I fixed that one and that one, so they work again. Now this has some nature in it. I think I'm going to hang it over here. And spin it or card it again. This has some in it, but I think it'll work its way through. I would spin this, except I don't want to spin this. I want to use this on my rug. This is a coarser wool. Okay, a coarser fleece. So this goes up, fleece. So this goes up, and that goes down, I guess. This goes that way. This is pretty dirty too. I think I'll let that go. How about this? I'm going to try this one. Theoretically, it would be best to do this with a shuttle, but the shuttle doesn't work very well. This is pretty good stuff here. All this stuff will fall out when it's on the floor. Oh, my watch is always in the way when I'm doing this. You know, it was so endearing last night. My grandson and his family were leaving, and he kept saying, "Bye, Grandma. Bye, Grandma. Bye, Grandma." And I'd say, "Goodbye." Say his name. And, and then he'd say it again, "Bye, Grandma. Bye, Grandma." He wants to make more ornaments with his, with my, on the wood stove. Remember he did that last year? He wanted me to stop and get some clay out of the studio. I should go to my friend's house. She's got some clay for me. Isn't this pretty with the sun on it? When I look at the camera and see what you're seeing, it looks really pretty. This doesn't look like it went through the carder, does it? This is all bumpy and everything. I think I'm gonna card this again too. I'll do that right now. Put this so you can see it if you want to watch. I think this is too big. I have to open those buckets and get the deer feed out. I think this is all just the little tiny bits. This is what the dog brush would cut off, would remove from it. That's what somebody on there told me. Who was it that said that? I would recognize her name if she said something again, but I forget who it was at the moment.
say that a voteless people is a powerless people. And one of the most important steps we take is that short step to the ballot box. Our rights are being restricted in 2020 in a number of states, including my own state of Georgia, as opposed to expanded. We should be able to vote just like we pay our bills on computers. We shouldn't have to even go to the polls, unless we choose to. So I know he'd be focused there, but he'd also be focused on, again, the violence and poverty that exists in our society. We talk about like 60 or so million, but there are far more than that who are living in poverty. That's unacceptable in a nation that has such a vast amount of wealth. And then, of course, our violence is busting out at the seams. That has got to change. Dad used to say we must learn nonviolence or we may face non-existence. We do not want to face non-existence, so hopefully we can learn nonviolence.
I'm curious what you think about the fact that the day honoring your father has become a day of service.
That was certainly something my mother intended when she and others established a holiday. She went to visit every United States senator and many members of the United States House of Representatives. It was not ever supposed to be a day where our traditional holidays are kicked back, relaxing, going out and having a sale of some kind. This was always directed towards working to achieve and realize, the dream that we had of freedom, justice, and equality for all humankind.
I know that you and your family have come up with a reading list of materials, not only by your father, but about your father. Why did you do that? And what is it that you want people to know, or especially younger people to know about your father?
Well, I think the best way to understand about Martin Luther King's history, read his own words and work. One specifically, I'll mention what probably several recommended to the WorldCat, which is an app that encourages young people to read. One of those is called Where Do We Go From Here? Chaos or Community. My dad wrote that at the last meeting in 1967, and when he was talking about the World House and how we work together to actually achieve the dream he envisioned. We've seen chaos. We must embrace and build community. Secondly, a book called Strength to Love. It's a book of sermons. It's one of those sermons that talks about what has taken place through the modern civil rights movement. And it gives us instructions on what we could and should and can be doing to make our nation better. But again, the main goal is to encourage people to read. And if you want to know about Martin Luther King, why not read his own words that he actually wrote that give us examples of who he was and what we all can become.
Martin Luther King III, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I hear a phone.
Yeah, I'm communication.
Oh, okay.
I know it's her birthday or something.
Amelia Norashiro describes herself in many ways. A Muslim woman, an educator,
I think the speaker's on then.
and a suicide
Yeah, it's on.
survivor.
You should probably turn off the speaker because I'm making a live video.
Tonight, she shares her brief but spectacular take on cross-cultural suicide prevention research.
Being a survivor of suicide attempts is not just like this final occasion where from then on you're no longer suicidal. It is for me definitely this active decision every single day to wake up and choose life. My experience was sort of just a really deep sense of hopelessness. I was definitely actively suicidal during grad school for about 3 years. One of my first out of multiple suicide attempts was postpartum when I had my first daughter back in 2015. I had subsequent attempts which actually got me hospitalized. I had 2 involuntary hospitalizations. I became so hopeless about my own survival that it made more sense to just end the suffering and not continue. From my perspective, as someone who kind of straddled both American identity and Muslim identity, and of course my ethnic background being South Asian, it was quite confusing to kind of conceptualize suicide. It almost seemed like a foreign concept, almost as if, Muslims aren't impacted by suicide, so why discuss it. I didn't actually speak up necessarily about my mental health to my mom. It's as if you would be offending the culture almost. It would be considered sort of a direct attack to how much effort she has put into taking care of me. I knew I couldn't be the only one. I knew this was a more universal experience than we're realizing. And I knew that I would have to try and bring my own lived experience as a survivor and eventually come out as a survivor in order to move the needle scientifically and politically and socially. I chose to be a scholar activist, someone who does research, because I believe that if we get scientific representation about the issues that we're facing, if we can get data, if we can get numbers, and numbers don't lie, if we can get epidemiological evidence of how much we are suffering as a Muslim community, then we can get political representation. So in my mind, scientific representation equals political representation. I have two kids. I have a 7-year-old and an almost 2-year-old. I truly believe that if we are to be effective as parents, and if we want to heal and not have all this intergenerational trauma that we've come from, that our parents have come from, that our ancestors have held in their bodies, then we have to do the work. My name is Amelia Noroshiro, and this is my brief but spectacular take on cross-cultural suicide prevention research.
Now online, our guide to the restrictive immigration program known as Title 42, and what President Biden's controversial expansion means for migrants crossing the southern border. All that and more is on our website, pbs.org/newshour. And that is PBS News Weekend for this Sunday. I'm John Jay. For all of my colleagues, thanks for joining us. Have a good week.
From CNN News Briefing at 8:45 a.m. Hey there, from CNN,
Okay,
I'm
Google.
Joe Beck with the 5 things.
Turn it down.
You need to know for Monday, January 16th. Californians can't catch a break. The storms continue to cause problems. About 8 million people are still under flood alerts in central California, while another 14 million are under wind advisories in the southern part of the state. Despite forecasts showing the rain will lessen throughout the day, the Bay Area is expected to see another 1 to 2 inches by this afternoon. And new records were set over the weekend in southern California, including LA. At least 19 people have died in the series of storms that have battered the West Coast in recent weeks.
By some estimates, 22 to 25 trillion gallons of water have fallen.
Governor Gavin Newsom says it's not over yet.
The reality is this is just the 8th of what we anticipate will be 9 atmospheric rivers. And I just pray on all of us to maintain our vigilance, our common sense.
To China, where officials now say close to 60,000 people have died from COVID-19 since early December. That's a stark difference from just a week ago, when health officials insisted that only 37 people had died from COVID since last month. That's when the country abruptly lifted its strict zero COVID policy. The huge change in numbers comes after both the WHO and the US accused China of underrepresenting the scale of its current COVID outbreak. CNN's Christy Lou Stout has more.
The revised death toll is an exponential increase from what China was previously reporting, but is it to be trusted? Last month, the University of Hong Kong study projected that China's COVID-19 death toll could reach almost 1 million as it goes through this.
The FAA needs a new permanent leader. That's the message from Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, who says he wants to push to get approval for the guy President Joe Biden has picked for the job. Nobody has been officially in charge of the FAA. The last administrator left the job back in March, but a system outage that caused almost 10,000 flights to be delayed last week seems to have created a new urgency to change that. Biden's nominee is the current CEO of Denver International Airport, Philip Washington. He's yet to receive a confirmation hearing in the Democratic-controlled Senate, though, and some people have questioned his limited aviation experience because his background is more focused on buses and trains. He was given a search warrant issued as part of a political corruption investigation in LA. But Schumer seems to be past those issues, saying he wants to break the logjam and, quote, work towards a speedy Senate confirmation. Officials say a bomb attack on a church in the Democratic Republic of Congo has killed at least 12 people and injured dozens more. ISIS has claimed responsibility for the explosion through its propaganda news agency, which said ISIS fighters planted an IED in the building. CNN can't independently verify those claims, though. The UN peacekeeping force in the country has condemned what it called a cowardly and brutal attack. He was a fugitive for 30 years, but now Italy's most wanted man has been arrested. That's next.
I'm Dr. Sanjay Gupta, and this week on Chasing Life,
The public perception and the work that we're doing has shifted pretty profoundly over the last decade.
that's Albert Garcia Romeo. He's a researcher at Johns Hopkins who is studying the potential of psilocybin, commonly known as magic mushrooms. He's studying this as a therapeutic to treat conditions such as depression and addiction. Listen to Chasing Life on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or your favorite podcast app.
An Italian mafia boss and Italy's most wanted man has been caught after 30 years on the run. A prosecutor said Matteo Messina Denaro was arrested in Sicily while being treated in a private health clinic. Denaro is one of the bosses of the Costa, considered by Europol as one of the most wanted men in Europe. He was in prison in absentia in 1992 for his role in the murders of 2 anti-mafia prosecutors, and is thought to be responsible for dozens more mafia-related killings. A manhunt has been underway since September of 2021, when a suspected sighting of Denaro led to hundreds of tips being sent to the authorities. That's all for now. Our next episode drops at noon Eastern.
This week on the assignment, what can doctors do for their patients? I mean, how do people living with symptoms adapt to what might become a long-term
Willem?
disability?
I can't stress this
Okay,
too
Google.
enough.
Never mind.
But COVID-19 is a mass disabling event. People becoming disabled because of COVID-19. And this society, America in particular, is not prepared for it. At all.
Is this a mass disabling event or a mass deteriorating event? I haven't really heard that term. But polio, the injuries suffered during World War II, all considered mass disabling events, and all with lasting effects on society. Now, we're not sure what the fallout from long COVID will ultimately be, but people with long COVID right now are telling us that we cannot and should not ignore it. Listen to The Assignment with me, Audie Cornish, on Spotify.
From CBC News at 11:03 a.m. today.
From CBC News this hour, I'm Joe Cummings. Ontario government rolling out a new strategy aimed at clearing the province's surgical backlog. It will see procedures like cataract surgeries and hip and knee replacements performed at private clinics. The move Premier Doug Ford says is needed to help relieve the pressure on the province's healthcare system.
This status quo is no longer acceptable. We need to be bold, we need to be innovative, we need to be creative. We also need to be clear. Ontarians will always access healthcare with their OHIP card, never their credit card.
The plan to be rolled out in stages, starting with cataract procedures and MRI and CT scans. But healthcare analysts are warning that as private clinics expand, they will take staff from hospitals, already facing severe staffing shortages. Now to Ukraine, where the search for survivors is now a search for bodies at a gutted apartment building in the city of Dnipro. The building was hit over the weekend by a Russian missile, killing at least 40 people. Chris Brown has the latest.
I'm looking at this devastated building with a huge hole carved out of it where 10 floors have simply collapsed, and rescuers really going out on very, very precarious ledges trying to get into apartments below them. Point, sadly, this appears to be largely a recovery operation. One woman was pulled out of this building alive after 18 hours, but authorities have said not to expect any more miracles. We're learning a little bit more about some of the people who died. two women, two young mothers just happened to be walking past this building when the Russian missile struck. There's also a local boxing coach. He died, but his wife and his daughters, they lived. All around me, there's an unfolding humanitarian operation. People have donated food, they've donated clothing, and that's all being boxed up to give to perhaps thousands of people in this huge apartment complex who've lost everything. Chris Brown, CBC News, Dnipro.
Now to Nepal, where a national day of mourning is being observed following a weekend plane crash that claimed 69 lives. That woman lost her son in the crash. The plane went down just a kilometer from its destination, which was the resort community of Pokhara. Aviation officials are now saying they've located the cockpit voice recorders and believe they will help them establish the cause of the crash. All that's known at this point is that the plane had been cleared to land. After being on the run since the early 1990s, Italy's most wanted mafia boss is now in police custody after being arrested today in Sicily. Megan Williams has the details.
It took 30 years, but Matteo Messina Denaro, nicknamed Diabolik, was arrested this morning in the Sicilian capital at a private health clinic, where police say he'd been undergoing treatment for the past year. Denaro is alleged to head Sicily's Cosa Nostra organized crime group and to have played a major role in the 1992 bombing murders of prosecutors Giovanni Falcone and Paolo Borsellino, two anti-mafia heroes here in Italy. He was convicted and sentenced in absentia to life in prison for those murders and for his role in bomb attacks in Florence, Rome, and Milan that left 10 people dead. He was also found guilty of strangling and dissolving in acid the young son of a former mafioso who turned police collaborator. The now 60-year-old once infamously bragged that he filled the cemetery all by himself. Megan Williams, CBC News, Rome.
Freezing rain has knocked out power and forced the closure of schools right across most of Atlantic Canada. A sprawling winter storm system continues to linger over the region after arriving over the weekend. Rain and freezing rain warnings are in effect for almost all of New Brunswick and Prince Edward Island, as well as much of Nova Scotia and Newfoundland and Labrador. And that is the world this hour. CBC News, I'm Joe Cummings.
At 8:07 a.m. today.
Nepal is observing a day of mourning after its worst air crash in 3 decades. The plane's data recorders have been cut. 69 of 72 people on board have been confirmed dead. An airport official says the rescue operation has now been called off. Ramyata Limbu is in Pokhara.
This is what I understand is the 69th body. The wreckage of the plane is spread across about a 300 meter radius, and it's a miracle that settlements on both sides of this very narrow gorge, which actually there's a river flowing below it, runs through the city of Pokhara, that the plane, which was headed for the new airport, which is a couple of kilometers from here, that the plane narrowly avoided these heavily inhabited settlements.
Russia and Belarus have begun 2 weeks of military air drills. The Belarusian Defense Ministry described the exercises as defensive. Some analysts say Moscow is pushing Minsk to join the war in Ukraine. A cargo ship carrying 13,000 tons of peas from Ukraine has run aground in Istanbul. The vessel brought traffic to a standstill at the Bosphorus Strait. Several tugs were sent to provide assistance to the ship. No damage or spill has been reported. Italy's most wanted mafia boss has been arrested after 30 years on the run. Police detained Matteo Messina in the Sicilian city of Palermo. He was receiving medical treatment in a private clinic. He's considered the last remaining godfather of the Cosa Nostra mafia. Oxfam says extreme wealth and extreme poverty have increased simultaneously for the first time in 25 years. It's calling for higher taxes on the rich. 5 men have gone on trial over the deaths of 135 people at a stampede at a football match in October last year. 3 police officers and 2 match organisers are charged with criminal negligence causing death. Now, hundreds of millions of people are on the move in China in time for Lunar New Year, despite fears of further COVID-19 outbreaks.
In this week's episode of The Tape, we hear about how scammers rolling in real money may be victims themselves. Listen wherever you get your podcasts.
From NPR World at 5:10 a.m. today.
Haiti is a country in crisis, and now it has lost its democratically elected government officials. The country's 10 remaining senators left office last week after their terms expired. What remains of the government is struggling to maintain security as gangs overrun the country. Haiti's de facto leader, Prime Minister Ariel Henry, has put on repeated pledges to hold general elections. Now, to understand how the nation got to this point, we spoke with Cécile Auxilien. She's the president of the Haitian Association, a professor of Haitian Studies who's based in Atlanta. She says since President Jovenel Moïse's assassination in 2021, Haiti has been without legitimate leadership.
The country is being run illegally. You have a de facto prime minister, and you don't have any elected officials. You're in a country that is lawless, like the lawlessness that is happening at all levels, both in terms of the gang and in terms of the government itself. I mean, the gang situation doesn't help, but how can you have elections when after the president was killed, to this day, there's nothing tangible. We don't have any real investigation that say this is how it happened, this is how we are going to move forward.
And Cécile, I know that you were born in Haiti. You came to the United States when you were about 11 years old. I mean, what you described sounds, it just sounds like there's so much uncertainty that it would just shake me. If I was in your situation, knowing that my country, the country I was born in, is in such a unstable spot. I mean, how does that feel to know that Haiti is in this predicament?
I mean, the country is essentially in a civil war, and that breaks my heart because this is not the Haiti I grew up in. And make no mistakes, I grew up under dictatorship, so I'm not idealizing the Haiti I grew up under. But this is the first time I think we have seen this level of lawlessness, this level of gun violence, where people's lives do not matter. And the outside world is just looking at it as if it's on the television, as if it's a bad movie.
Do you still have family and friends in Haiti? And if so, do you talk to them often? What are they saying to you?
Yeah, I mean, I still have family, friends, colleagues, and I have a close family member who was kidnapped about 3 weeks ago, and luckily they were let go because it was my understanding of how the kidnapping happened. It was a group of people who was teaching at a school, at a missionary school in Port-au-Prince, and they were in a bus, and the gangs took the bus and just kept everyone. There were about 14 of them, and demanded ransom, and they let them go after the school pay the ransom. And this has become an everyday reality.
I mean, you mentioned how it feels like the world's just watching this like some kind of TV show. Do you feel that the U.S. has not done enough, or that, has the U.S. failed Haiti?
Yes, the U.S. has continuously failed Haiti from the time it occupied Haiti in 1915 until today. For me, I get frustrated that there is this idea that Haitians are just sitting in Haiti waiting for the blanc, meaning the white person or the foreigner, to come and save us. That we don't want to do anything, we're just waiting. And things are not that simple.
Considering this lack of trust that I'm sure exists in Haiti from any outside nation trying to help or offering help, would the country be okay with the United States coming in and offering that assistance? I mean, what kind of conditions would make you feel better about that?
I mean, I think for one thing, the Haitian diaspora in the US have to be involved. Because when you go as the US, you go and you're not talking to people. You don't know the culture. You don't know the people. You don't know the everyday life. Who is it that the US is sending to be part of this conversation? So to me, you have to start there. I think people in Haiti are open to it, but they don't want another occupation.
That is Cecile Auxilian, a scholar of Haitian Studies and a board member of the Haitian Studies Association. Cecile, thank you very much.
Thank you.
From ABC World News tonight at 1:41 a.m. today.
Demand answers about classified documents found at his home, plus daring rescues in California. But first, just 24 hours after the revelation that additional classified documents were found in Biden's Delaware home, the head of a key House committee wants records of who visited and may have had access to the classified material. Members of both parties are now expressing concern about a possible threat to national security. The dangerous deluge in the West where millions are under flood watches, roads have washed away, and a daring helicopter rescue in Southern California. The public has been getting more rain in the past 2 weeks than all of last year. The storms headed across the country from the Rockies to the plains are teaming the storm zone times it all out. The desperate scene unfolding in Ukraine, a miracle in the rubble, 20 hours after what Ukrainian authorities say is one of the worst attacks yet on civilians. Rescuers pull a woman from the ruins of an apartment building destroyed by a Russian missile. Our Matt Gutman reports from the scene with much of Ukraine in the dark tonight. The close call at one of the country's busiest airports, 2 passenger jets nearly collide on the runway, coming within 1,000 feet of each other. How a tragedy was narrowly averted. Disturbing new details as 2 paramedics are charged with first-degree murder. Body footage shows them strap a patient face down on a gurney. That man later died of asphyxiation. The horrific footage coming in from Nepal, where dozens are dead after a plane plummeted into a residential neighborhood. New aerial video shows the smoldering wreckage as crews search for victims in Nepal's worst crash in decades. And keeping the dream alive, a new generation inspired by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Okay, Google, skip.
From CNBC Tech Check at 3:51 p.m. last Friday.
I'm Frank Holland. Here is your CNBC Tech Check briefing. Tesla is cutting the prices of its electric vehicles in the United States and the United Kingdom, according to listings on the company's website. The price of a new Tesla Model 3 in the U.S. has reportedly dropped by between 6 and 14%, while the Model Y has dropped by about 19%. Tesla did not respond to a request for comment on what motivated the price cuts. The move, however, may help Tesla qualify for more tax credits in the U.S. and stoke more sales here and abroad. Apple CEO Tim Cook has taken a pay cut this year, the company announcing in an SEC filing that his total compensation in 2023 will be $49. In 2022, Cook made about $83 million in stock awards, $12 million in incentives, and $3 million in salary. Apple said in the filing that Cook requested the change following a shareholder vote on his pay package. The company also reduced the number of restricted stock units that Cook would receive if he retires before 2026. More layoffs are coming in the crypto space. This time it's Crypto.com announcing it's laying off 20% of its workforce. The company CEO saying in a blog post that its headcount grew ambitiously but has been unable to weather the downfall of Sam Bankman-Fried's FTX. The company has 2,450 employees. That's according to PitchBook data, suggesting around 490 employees were laid off. Earlier this week, Coinbase laid off another 20% of its employees following an 18% staff reduction back in June. That's all from CNBC headquarters. We're going to see you back here next week.
From Bloomberg First Word at 1:46 a.m. today.
Good morning, Benny. China has announced almost 60,000 COVID deaths over the latest period, renewing calls for more information about the latest wave of infections. The WHO says it's analyzing the data while urging Beijing to share more details, including on subvariants. Several studies suggest the number of fatalities in China could be much higher than the official count. Nepalese authorities say at least 68 people were killed when a Yeti Airlines flight crashed on Sunday. The twin-engine ATR-72 turboprop took off from Kathmandu and came down close to its destination of Pokhara Airport. The aviation authority says the weather was clear and there was no distress call before the crash. 15 foreigners were among those on board. World News, 24 hours a day on air and on Bloomberg Quick Take. Powered by more than 2,700 journalists and analysts in more than 120 countries.
From the intelligence at 6:14 a.m. today.
Hello and welcome to the intelligence from the economist. In New York and in London, I'm Jason Palmer. Every weekday, we provide perspective on events shaping the world. Before the war, Ukraine was a global hub for the fertility industry. Now those funds are being used not only by foreign couples who want a baby, but also to help Ukrainians preserve the hope of a family should a potential father fall in battle. And winters in French forests are mostly quiet and peaceful, except for the gunfire. Hunting season runs from September to February, and an increasing number of accidents has triggered a row about the use of France's countryside. First up, though,